Welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I am going to be trying something a little different. I am going to be making a spiral flower. However, I'm going to try it with Platinum Ultra Clear instead of Art Pro, and just to see kind of what happens. I am using my mold that I made. This is the ice chip mold. I mixed up 210 mils of the Platinum Ultra Clear. This is bubbly because I haven't torched it yet. And I have set aside, now this is 35 clear, 35 mils. When I'm mixing up something for a less viscous resin, I've noticed that I have to use more of the color, so more of the ink. So this has higher quantity of inks than it does when I'm using it for Art Pro, just as a side note. So this is 30 mils of carbon black. And to get it kind of close to the same color, I had to use 5 drops. This is 40 mils of white, Let's Resin Ocean White, and it is a little less opaque than usual, but I used 3 small drops. I didn't want to go add anything else and go overboard. This is 30 mils of Liquitex Prussian Blue, and I added 4 drops for that. So, and then I've got some stones set aside in here. It's some blue little micro beads, some blue stones, and some silver chips. So I'm going to start off by trying not to spill things. Gonna move these out of my way. Almost knocked that over. My sticks are too long. I need to get some smaller sticks. All right, here goes. I'm gonna pour the clear in first. And this is a little bit bubbly compared to what I'm used to. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect things. I think because it's thin, it will settle out as it cures. It's just different for me. I haven't used the Platinum Ultra Clear very often. So, yeah. So there we go. There's that. I want a torch, but I don't want a torch because I don't want a torch when it's so thin, you know. I don't want to meld anything to my mold. All right, so now I'm going to take the black, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. It might be a total disaster, but maybe it'll be something cool. I don't know. All right, so now I'm going to take the black, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my spirals. Of course, hit that on the side because I'm obviously being klutzy tonight. Well, who am I kidding? I'm klutzy every night. There we go. Sorry if you can hear the TV from the other room in the background. I think my husband's watching TV in the living room. And my son, I think he's got the TV on, but I think he's actually asleep, which I'll probably check before I go to bed. He's an adult. He just lives at home. So I'm not overly worried about it, but he's usually pretty good about putting a timer on it, but he falls asleep to the TV, which I can't judge because unfortunately, I often do the same. Bad habit I got into. One day, maybe I will get out of it. Not that I need to have a TV on to sleep. I usually don't have a problem because I'm always so tired. But, you know, I got into the habit of being used to watching the TV. Anyway, enough about that. All right, now I'm going to do the Prussian Blue, which I love this color. I think the Prussian Blue is so pretty. To me, I like it better than the Phthalo Blue. And I like the turquoise the most, but it's kind of like a blue-green, obviously. But you know me, blues and greens are my favorite colors, so there we go. I know it's hard to see the colors because they're both dark and they kind of blend in together. So I honestly have no idea what this is going to do. Like I said earlier, I don't use Platinum Ultra Clear that much. The only thing I've had success with it since I bought it was the Larimars that I made. The Rainbow Larimar and I made a green one. I don't know if I've posted that video yet. And I only was successful at that because my friend Amanda at Crafting Kindness gave me some pointers because I was struggling a little bit. Larimar, for some reason, has always been hard for me. I took the course at resincourses.com and everything, and I had the hardest time getting it to work. That and the fairy flower, I also had a hard time with that one. All right, so now I am going to do the white. And I'm probably going to have a little extra resin at the end, maybe. I can't remember this one holds more than 200 or not. But I did make 210, so if anything, I'll have maybe 10 mils left over. Which I can always find something to do with. I have these little molds that are like, they're ring holders. They're little cones and you can stick your ring on them. So whenever I have any leftover resin, I always put them in there. And I don't have a ton of them because I don't usually have a ton of leftover resin. But when I do, I can just put it in there and I end up with very unique pieces. And I think they're fun. And even if you don't use them as a ring holder, you can use it, you know, as a paperweight or a knick-knack or something. Just making my spirals here, trying to kind of go along the outside edge to try to, it pushes everything in when you do that, so. And my spirals are wavy. Today I'm making wavy spirals. I don't think it's gonna matter. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. So it's not gonna matter if my spirals were straight or not. There we go. All right. Now I have my clear here for my push. And hopefully, then I'm just gonna pour it in really slow. I'm really curious to find out how this works and what it does and how it acts different from the Art Pro. I think it'll do cool things, I'm hoping. Oh yeah, this holds more than 210. Might hold more like 230 or 40. I can't remember. I think I did it one day where I actually like measured how much it did, but I'm just gonna get as much out of here as I can without going too mad about it. There we go. It's done. Stick this over here. Now I'm going to put some of these stones in the center. I don't want to put too many in there because I don't want them to spread out a lot. The micro beads like to spread out. So because I put them in there, I don't know what proportion of them actually fell into here. So I don't want them to spread out too far. So that will work. This here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a time lapse and then I will come back and torch it here in a couple minutes. And then otherwise, I will see you when it's time to unmold. Okay, let's see what we've got. It looks interesting. It closed almost all the way up in the middle, which means that the white came down and underneath. Let's see. I worry it might be all white. So my white might have been too heavy. Let's see. Here we go. It came out beautiful. Oh my gosh, the Platinum Ultra Clear worked just as well as the Art Pro. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. You guys, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. What do you think? What do you think? You can see the different colors on the side. It's a little more pastel than I thought it would be, but oh, it looks so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. Much better than I had actually thought it would. I was not expecting it to look this good. So beautiful. What do you think? That is very subtle. It's got the little micro beads. You can barely see them. And then the silver, and then the pieces of blue rock, which are like really light blue. Oh my gosh, I'm so pleasantly surprised. Yay! What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.